Perfect.
Alright, thanks, Bob. You're looking skinny.
Skinny? It's just a camera lens. It's a new lens.
No, they say the camera adds 10 pounds.
Oh.
This one takes it off.
No, that's a, it's because this lens is 600 millimeter, that's why.
Alright, so Bob, question of the week. We've heard you say before that like developing your own personal style, you teach everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
To be able to defend
Position-wise,
everything, position-wise, and that based off of like body types or whatever. And I think even Hodger Gracie, you know, has spoken to like body types and whatever. At what point did you yourself sort of develop your style? Was it blue belt? Was it white? Was it purple? I mean brown? Just sort of like what your style is. As far, I think you said spider, and you enjoy playing open guard deli hiva.
Yeah.
But at what point did you realize, hey, these are my go-to?
I think it was purple belt because I think it takes. Hey, you guys, get off the. Hey, who told you guys you could play on the mats? Pick up the toys and get off the mats, guys. No one told you to get on. I think for that in particular, guard-wise, finding my own liking to guards, our own style, quote unquote. I think it was purple because it took 5-6 years to actually get enough reps in at blue to figure out what fits me. You know, I was pretty lucky because early on I was taught like all the inverted stuff, how to invert properly, how to like get under people. So as a bigger guy, like 200 pounds, 190, 200, I was able to do all that stuff. So I was never limited to, you know, some of the big guys.
Like a big guy game.
Yeah. So. Because I was always told like, hey, if you can play like a little guy as a bigger guy, it makes you that more dangerous, or it makes you more complete as a practitioner. So that's why I focus really hard on getting smashed a lot in all the positions. So I think it took me about 5-6 years of like hard training to actually develop a liking, and then from there I kind of fine-tuned everything, and it was easier to add to that game because I had a solid understanding of
the bottom game.
Of the bottom game.
Now, when you found, you know, your guard, whether it's spider, deli heaver, or whatever, that sort of bottom open guard game, did you find that after sort of, you know, looking at all the different options, you know, you're like, oh, hey, you know, here's 10 or 15 guards, I've tried them all, this one's my favorite, or, you know, were you learning like...
Well, yeah, so what I did was I started with the fundamental basics, like everybody knows deli hiva, sit-up guard. So I started there, and then I started exploring with like deli hiva, the right sleeve, right collar. Then I started playing close side, and then I started switching to this, and then I did lapel. But I spent time on the fundamental one, just like basic, like this side, that side. Understanding that when I'm playing basic deli hiva, I have to go one way. If I play same side, so I'm pulling half of the front body off, I can spin to take the back kind of game.
Yeah, like crab ride.
Yeah, like the crab ride or like berimbolo. That's easier to set up that way. So understanding the fundamental, like basic sit-up guard, and then transitioning to the other stuff. Hey guys. Yeah, so that's kind of how I did it.
So you sort of like tested all the waters, or that like I've heard it been said before, like you gotta try all the things at the salad bar and then you decide which one is your favorite.
Yeah, but and even though my non-favorites, I still got to look at it and drill it because it may not be my go-to, but I have to understand when it gets thrown at me, I have to understand their options.
How to technically
break it down, you know. So I never stopped training it, but I just didn't drill it as much personally. I drilled more of the defense to it and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Awesome. Cool to know. Thank you, Sapa. Appreciate it.